everybody. It is so good to see you. Look at all of your beautiful faces. Hello, mwah, mwah. Hello, hello. Ayasenemia totore, yasenemia hihia sotore kekeya. Whew. Do you feel the energy? Do you feel the quickening? Esenemia kokoa. There is a quickening happening. Ne setene okorea koko. I'm just letting people in here as we go. Te mea sotore kekeya. You all can hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Oh, let's take a breath together. Oh my goodness. And give me just a moment. The energy is so high as I connect in and I look and connect and feel into the space of all of your energy bodies. Yaseteme otore kakoa. Look at how beautiful you are. Do you see and feel your light? Teme etene akakoa. Hello, beautiful. Tenea satore kakeya. The thing about your light is that it's here no matter what. Whether you feel that light and you're just radiant and you're like, this is a great day. I am in it. I am aligned. Or if you're having another space, the light is still there. So welcome everyone to the Acasma Quantum Energy Celebration and Graduation. Oh, I am so grateful and thankful. I have so much gratitude for you. Whether you are here as an Acasma student that just finished the course, you're here as a brand new master teacher, you're here as a friend, you're here as a guest, you're here as a Sacred Joy Pod of Light member, you're here as one of my clients. However you found your way here today, I am grateful. Because just by you leaning in, just by you clicking join meeting, you said yes to a space of yourself that is waking up and expanding to another space of yourself. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? So here we are. We are at the Acasma graduation. And we have a lot of things happening today. We have our beautiful A.L. Garris, the founder of Acasma Quantum Energy, will be joining us. Please do this when you see her join, because I have you all in little thumbnails so I can follow my sort of outline of what we're going to do today. And I might not see her when she joins. So whether you're here to see Andrea Garris, A.L. Garris, or whether you're here because you're a graduate or a guest, or you're here for the free drawing, my heart is so full. My heart is so full that you are here, because our purpose is to celebrate the quantum expansive spaces of us and our new Acasma quantum facilitators and graduates and master teachers. So my name is Kirsten Hope. If we haven't met yet, hello. I am an Acasma facilitator, master teacher, and grandmaster Dea. And for anybody that's new here, Acasma Quantum Energy is a healing modality here to assist you in your ascension, assist you in your waking up, assist you in living in alignment with the higher quantum spaces of you and making that as easy and as smooth as possible. We have Acasma teachings, we have Acasma communities, we have Acasma courses, and we have Acasma sessions. And all of these spaces, here's the thing, wherever you're coming in at, even if it's just Acasma curiosity, we meet you exactly there. And we're not asking you to be any different or any further along than you already are. And we will walk beside you as you remember that you are even more than that. Senemia Kotoro. This is what Acasma is. It is Acasma quantum energy that leads to Acasma quantum expansion. And that quantum expansion is the space of you that's been tapping you on the shoulder, that's been whispering in your ear, that's been waking you up in your dream state, that's been just breathing into the space of you, that there's maybe a little bit more magic than you've ever thought before. And that magic is you. Acasma helps you access that point. Whew. Okay, so with that said, let me see. Is Andrea here yet? Have I seen her come in? I don't think so. I told her to give it a few minutes so that we could all get acquainted. So what we're going to do today, just so you can relax into the space, is we have a couple of speakers. We have A.L. Garris. We have our very youngest honorary Acasma Quantum Energy Facilitator and one of our newest Acasma Quantum Facilitators, all here to speak and share about what Acasma is to them. And then I'll invite it in and invite you for anybody here who wants to share your experience of Acasma, or maybe you have a question. What is Acasma? What is this thing about? Why did my friend invite me here? Why did you invite me here? Right? And then we'll go into our Acasma blessing, our Acasma session, so you can have a move throughout the rest of your day, knowing that that alignment is there and available for you. It's always there and available for you. I'm going to be announcing our next AQE Foundations course for anybody who would like to take that, who is interested in it. So welcome. Welcome, you beautiful and glorious you. We also have the drawing. Did I say that yet? Because I know some of you are here for the drawing. We're going to be drawing two names today. One for a free Acasma Quantum Energy session that can be facilitated. You can receive that remotely, or we can meet via Zoom. However you want to do it is completely fine. And then another person will win an Acasma sound healing and activation. Yaseteme kore kokoa. And that is an audio session. You tell me what your intention is. You tell me what your dream is. You tell me what you're moving towards expanding. And then I create a meditation audio for you that includes Acasma Quantum Energy. So we'll be doing that at the end of the time. So with that said, let's just breathe together and anchor this space. The world is changing. The energies are changing. Whether this is new information or this is old news, what I want you to understand is that your body is recalibrating to these changes right now. The body that you are in, no matter what it feels like, no matter what you think about it, no matter what your experience of it has been and is, your body is here designed exactly to anchor these higher frequencies, these faster flow states. And the faster flow states are light and sound vibration. And Acasma is an anchor point that helps your body connect in with that space. It assists your body in holding those frequencies. Because before Acasma, what I would see in my practice was that people would receive healing, and this was a different modality, a beautiful modality, but they couldn't hold the changes. Have you ever had that experience where you have a session or you experience something and life is great and you're like, I'm totally different now, and then before you know it, you're back to where you were before? What Acasma assists you with is staying in that space. It assists you in continuing to run and not falling back and living in those old memory loops, in those old habituated spaces. So I see that Andrea is connecting in. There she is. I'm going to bring you on screen, Andrea. So if y'all would help me in welcoming Andrea Garris, A.L. Garris. She is the founder, the origination point of Acasma Quantum Energy. If you took the course, she wrote the book. She wrote the PDFs. She is my mentor. She is my friend. So welcome, Andrea. Thank you for being here. I'm going to give you the stage while I make a note of everybody that's here so I can enter them into the drawing. So let me just remove me. There you go.
Hello, 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 everyone. Oh, I'm so honored to be in this space with you. I'm just taking you all in for one moment, please. Oh, look at these glorious names and faces. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, this is a breath of reconnection. Ha! It really is. We remember, don't we? Ha! We remember spaces of ourselves we were together, ha ha, all of us, in another now space. And now we're here in this one. Thank you for remembering. Oh my goodness, thank you for remembering. Thank you for leaning in and trusting that remembrance and then allowing it, because those are all different spaces of the journey, aren't they? Having the remembrance start to show up. Yeah. And then all of a sudden having to make the decision, do I trust this remembrance? Do I trust this? And then allowing that trust to usher it into your life. Yeah. Where you embrace you. So thank you. It takes bravery. I know. It takes courage, But isn't it fun? At the same time, isn't it fun when you start to realize just how beautiful you are and how beautiful the connection of you is, And it becomes a space that feels and is home. Home. Yes. Before we allow that reconnection and we trust that reconnection, yeah, and we be that reconnection, I think you will agree, you're almost like looking for home. Yeah. It feels like something's not fully there with you, or you're not fully there in the now you're in. But once you reset yourself to you, your divinity, your eternalness, your essence, your origin, and you allow it in your now, and you understand it as you feel home. You feel home, even though you may not have changed your physical location. You've changed your energetic alignment. So thank you for allowing that space of you. And is this, I'm not positive, but I think, so is this a master teacher graduation or a master teacher and a facilitator graduation?
Master teacher and facilitator. Yes.
Okay, beautiful. I love it. Look at that, representing on all levels. Look at you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. So as you guys are being this incredible reconnective point, you're doing it, this because you've already done the course, right? Yeah. And maybe both levels. So you are doing it for you first. For you first. Yeah. And the flow of that in your own world. Yeah. And then inevitably, and really effortlessly, yeah, it is then available to everyone around you and to the collective of consciousness as well. There's no separation. So thank you for allowing it a place to land. Yes, in you. This remembrance. And then it can emanate and broadcast out for all who are ready. So whether you're here as a AQE Foundations graduate today and you're moving into the facilitator space of it and the self-expansive space of it, yes, the self-love, self-worth space of it, or whether you are also here today and have done that space and now are at a master level of these understandings and the master level of implementation, because it really is. I always have to giggle a little bit and Kirsten, I'm sure she sees this as well for herself and for her students. But when you teach this, and you've done it yourself because you can't do it till you have, right? In you, and then it can be given to another. But when you teach this, you know and recognize and honor and acknowledge that your students are going to have the moments of aha. They're going to have the moments of, yeah, complete shifts of spaces of their lives. You know those spaces, right? Somebody had a complete shift of some space, some relationship, some remembrance, some thought process, some belief structure. Some spaces of life have bigger ones. Some spaces of life take longer. Some go faster, but it never fails. There are these beautiful markers that we give ourselves, that we show ourselves, that you show us as students, that you show each other as, yes, interconnected spaces of this, you know. But these markers are the leaving of the old room and the entering into the new. And they're so apparent, you know, where you realize, I'm no longer in the room I was. I'm no longer in the alignment I was. I'm no longer in the mindset I was. I'm no longer in the relationship I was, the job I was, the thought processes. And sometimes when you get to master teacher, and you guys might have seen this as well, you have this moment where you go, I thought I got that when I was in the facilitator space. I thought I had that one, you know. I thought I nailed that one down. I thought I really, really got that one, you know. And then you go, what am I here again? But then you realize it's because you're at a master level of it. The first time you had that aha moment and understood yourself in a new way, it was building the foundation of that new vibratory field of you. And then you go on and you enter the master level and you're there again in some ways, but you're not there totally. And then you're like, what's going on? And then you go, oh yeah, that's right. I'm mastering this. I'm mastering. So it's incredibly powerful and beautiful in all the ways in which we unfold. And I'm honored, beyond measure, beyond words, beyond comprehension, to walk beside each and every one of you. I am honored. I bow to you. I acknowledge you as sovereign divine beings of light who are in human formats having nows, bringing this to the space of their own expanded being. Yes, and all of consciousness who is ready to embrace love. I honor you. I congratulate you. You hold my heart. You hold my heart, and I feel very safe with you holding it. A shout out to your beautiful teacher, Kirsten. She's amazing. I love her dearly. I love her trust. I love her ability to lean in and allow her flow and do it with such incredible grace and honor and love. And I know that you probably see that in her as well, as she shares it so freely with all of us. In my mind right now, I'm closing my eyes for a moment, because in my mind right now, I'm giving you a hug. Each and every one of you. I'm taking a moment, I'm embracing you, and I'm saying congratulations, thank you, and I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Andrea, that was beautiful. I know I speak for all in that when you say that you trust us with your heart, right? This is a testament and an example and an implementation of a cosmic consciousness, right? I think anybody here, even if you're a guest and you have never heard of A.L. Garris before or Acasma, that frequency of flow of pure divine attunement and connection to your heart space. Acasma, when we say we meet you exactly where you are, we don't mean who you've been told you are. We meet you exactly in your wholeness. And so while Andrea, do you know why Andrea is able to trust us with her heart? Because we have learned you are moving into the space of trusting yourself with your own heart. And when you're able to do that, when you're in that space of anchoring that light, which you are if you're here, this is the space of sovereignty that you have been reaching for. And Acasma is a bridge to that. And we wouldn't have this bridge if Andrea had not leaned in and trusted herself and allowed her flow. So she allows her flow. Allow my flow. You allow your flow. And then you become the activation point for the people in your swirl and connection point to allow their flow. So thank you, Andrea, for always leading by example, by always practicing what you preach, for lack of a better term. You don't preach. And for being an exemplary space of unconditional love. That's the home you speak of.
Yes.
Acasma is a soft place to land.
Beautiful.
Thank you for making it available for all of us. Mia Satori Kekeya. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for being here.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Whew. All right. We have a beautiful guest speaker here, and I'm going to bring her on first because I know she's got some places that she needs to be pretty soon. And I want to bring onto screen our beautiful Madeline. So let me bring you on. Madeline is one of our newest facilitators. And from the get-go, Madeline, she came in with wisdom coming out of her pores. And her ability to really reach in and look to the next space of Acasma and ask the question that led us there. What you did, Madeline, in the space of this particular rendition and edition of Acasma AQE Foundations, is that you took the space deeper. And as you did, you took all of us deeper. And so I invited you on here because I knew that everybody would love and appreciate and enjoy what you have to say. So I would love for you to speak from your heart, anything that you feel led to share. And if you're not sure where to start, and you might already know, is what this was like for you. What is it like for you to live in the space of Acasma, to have it as a healing tool, to have it as a teaching, to have it as a consciousness, to have it as a community?
Thank you. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you for the awesome introduction. That was unexpected. Thank you. Yeah, so I think, well, for me, I believe that Acasma is maybe something that we put a name on it to have our brain, our mind make sense of it and recognize it as something specific. I believe that it was always here. It was always within me. It was always within everyone's heart. And by giving the chance to attend this course, to be here in this group, to be here inspired by you, by your beautiful teaching, Kirsten, it was a remembering. It was an awesome remembering of what personally I am, and I believe everyone is. But for me, it gave me the chance to remember more, anchor it, embody it, to become it, and to be able to put more trust in what I am and what I'm receiving as information. Yeah, because I have a lot of doubt on information that I receive, and I often think that I'm making it up. But with this, it's exercising it. It's making it something that is possible to tap on every day, every second, every minute, with my own space and with others, which is beautiful. And giving a chance also to share this energetically in the quantum with other people, that was like, wow, this is amazing. This is a great teaching. And And embodying it every day, as I said, every second, is also being able to stay in it. And of course, we get thrown off our center by all sorts of emotions or events or things that are coming outside of our personal space, if we wish, that enters our space. And to be able to be standing back, observing, and coming back into center quicker. And it's all stuff that I'd say I've been studying or hoping to be practicing every day in my life. And I believe that this really helped me putting it together and putting it into practice, everyday practice, into a simple way, not too complicated, very simple, yet very efficient. So yeah, I would like to add also the presence and the acknowledge of the changes also. Being present and being able to see all those little changes, just like how I was before the call and how I am after the call, realizing there are changes happening, and it's here and it's now, and I love it. So there you go. That sums a lot, and I would be able to continue talking about for hours, but I have to go.
I know you do. Thank you so much for making it a point to be here. You spoke to so many different points of Acasma and learning Acasma. I loved how you started it. You're like, it's just a word. It's a word we put on this thing that is bigger than the word, right? And that transcends to our now, in that we, this human structure, this human experience that we are, is also just a word, just a physical embodiment of something so much bigger. And you spoke of trust and navigating those spaces of doubt and having the Acasma teachings, the community, the classes that always bring you back into that center and allow you to interact with those spaces from a new space of consciousness. What I love about Acasma is that, again, whether you're receiving it as a client or a student or whatever, we understand you are a human living in this world with bills to pay and relationships to navigate and bodies to live in. And we're never expecting somebody to not get thrown off their center, but we give you so many tools and so many opportunities and so many spaces of support to not only come back to center, but to know what your center is. Your center is different than anybody else's, and we celebrate that difference. So thank you for speaking to those spaces. I love you so much, and I hope you take AQE Foundations again. When you take my course, you can retake it as many times as you want for free, and I really encourage you to do that, not you, Madeline, but anybody, because every time we connect in, even if it's class one and you've taken class one 3 or 4 times, not only is class one going to be different because I'm different, Cosma is different, you're different. And so there's this alchemy of shifting that happens when you reconnect with the space. Thank you. I love you so much. And I could listen to your voice all day long. I find it very soothing. So thank you. And I know you need to go. Tene pore seni akakoa. Whoops, hold on. I'm clicking the wrong buttons here. I need my glasses. There we go. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. So she said she needs to get going, but she's still going to be listening. So our next speaker her name is Luna. I see you, Luna. Hello, beautiful. I'll bring you on screen in just a minute. Luna took this class adjacent to her grandmother, our beautiful Nancy. Hello, Nancy. And I think it was the 3rd time I had taught the class. Yeah, it was spring, right? And I met Nancy at the Conscious Life Expo. Acasma is going to be at the Conscious Life Expo in LA, February 7th through the 9th. If you're in LA or you've ever wanted a reason to go, Come and visit us there, booth 86 in the International Ballroom. But I met Nancy there, and we just had an instantaneous connection. But I hadn't met Luna yet. And I would look up at the little squares, on the Zoom screen that you're looking at, and I would see this little head and this just glorious light. And then Nancy she started to post pictures and videos of Luna facilitating sessions. You all, it was magnificent. Luna let me bring you on screen, Luna. Here is our beautiful Luna. Luna is an honorary Acasma Quantum Energy Facilitator. She has, and Luna, you have, my beautiful, beautiful star, an unwavering faith in yourself and with Acasma. And I just want to thank you for always trusting yourself, for always leaning in, and for being a leader of what that is like. Tenea sotore kekeya. I'm speaking to you, beautiful, beautiful Luna. So you can unmute yourself, Nancy. Senea kotere kekeya. Hello, beautiful Luna. Hi. Hi. Can you tell everybody how old you are?
4.
You're 4 years old. You have been here with Acasma for a very long time.
Since she was 3.
Since she was 3. Oh my goodness. And Luna, I have seen you facilitate sessions. I have seen you with your hands 6 to 8 inches apart. I've seen you drawing the energy keys. I've seen you repeating and memorizing and learning Acasma. And I'm just curious, what is Acasma? When you think of Acasma, what do you think of? What do you feel?
There.
Beautiful. What is it like when you facilitate a session?
I like closing my eyes. Did you hear her? She said, I like closing my eyes.
I like closing my eyes. Yes, yes, yes. Because when we close our eyes, everything else goes away and you're right here with yourself, right? You're here with all the spaces of you. Tenemea sotore kekeya. And Nancy, what was it like for you to not only learn Acasma yourself, but also to
My
be parallel with Luna and watch her growth in it as well?
Oh, it has been so amazing. Well, first, I think Luna want to share why you love Acasma?
Yes, I would love to hear that.
Because it makes me happy. Because it makes me happy. That's what she said.
I love it. I love it.
It makes me kind. It makes me kind. She has a lot to say, but I think she's being shy right now.
I understand. I understand.
Anything else?
Yeah, anything else?
Don't be shy. Okay, you want to share later?
That's great. Great.
I asked her that a few days ago, and she said, it makes me quiet. And I said, what do you mean it makes you quiet? She said, calm. I was like, oh, okay. And so the new space of me being in Acasma now, I love it so much, and I am more conscious than unconscious, more like Madeline said, it's stay center. And if I lose my temper, sometimes like we do, I would be able quickly get myself centered again. And it also taught me to be more patient with Luna, and of the spaces that we hold together, we are a great mirror of each other. So it has helped me so much, and I love this new space of me now.
Saw that 19
Oh, okay, later. And then and and so I love it. I love it so much that
I saw that 19
before I wasn't able to feel energy easily, but now I'm able to, like I can sense it on my fingers, on my feet.
Show my PG.
We will. She wants to show the pink tree.
Beautiful. I love it.
She picked the pink tree. And right before we did the Zoom, she drew the Acasma key again.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it.
She was
What I love
preparing herself for the Zoom.
what I love about both of you is the joy and the, it's easy for us as adults to get really serious and try to learn it just right and to get it just right. And it can be anything that you put in it. It can be a cosmo, it can be your life, it can be your career, it can be your relationships, it can be your body, it can be your finances, whatever. But what I love about watching you and the dynamic between you, Nancy, and Luna, I love you, is the playfulness, the lightness. And in that playfulness and in that lightness makes the space of calm available.
Yes.
And Luna is such a beautiful embodiment of that.
Mm-hmm.
Luna, you are so grounded. You are so present in exactly who you are and where you are right now. You are Acasma. Asenea Toreyaka Shenemeasa Torokokoa. I love you. Is there anything else you want to say, either of you?
Anything else you want to share about Acasma?
Okay. If she changes her mind, Luna, if you want to come on again and talk later, you can do that too, okay? Okay. I love you. Thank you both so much. I love it. I love it. Is there anybody else who has something that they would like to say or share? Angie, beautiful. Let me bring you on screen. Hello, beautiful Angie. You're muted, honey.
My phone. I'm on
There
my
you go.
phone, so
You got it.
I'm learning how to work with all this. Good morning and good morning, everyone. I just wanted to share that I've been working with Kirsten for a year with Acasma. I have noticed some huge changes in me, first of all. I do sessions on other people, but not for business yet because I've been through so many transitions. But this week in particular, I had to go through a colonoscopy procedure. And without Acasma helped me through getting single again after 7 years and getting through that space, which has been interesting. But having to go through this procedure without having help or a shuttle. So I was out of town. I got a hotel for 2 nights to do my prep, and that was miserable. But I've had several colonoscopies, and I've always been just petrified. So as I was sitting and waiting for my turn and waiting and waiting and waiting, I was doing Acasma, and I'm still at the point where I'm saying Acasma flow, because I think once isn't enough still. So if you're at that point, know that you're not alone. And I was putting the Acasma pyramid over my anesthesiologist and my doctor, all the nurses, over me, over the whole hospital. And it was with Luna saying it makes her calm, this was the calmest that I have been going into this procedure, because it frightens me to death to be put under. But I shared that with the anesthesiologist beforehand, and he was as kind and gracious and as were the whole staff. And I was calm, and the worst part was the prep, as they always say, and he helped me talk and just be calm as he put me under. And before I knew it, it was over and I was waking up. And again, it was a calmness that I haven't felt before having done this. So thank you, Kirsten. And thank you, everyone, for putting yourself in this space to grow and to heal yourselves first before you heal others. It's really helped me get through this past year. So thanks, Kirsten, for the time. And I hope the calmness, thank you, Luna, for sharing that word. The calmness is palpable. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie. And what I love
Mhm.
about what you shared, and this is something, you know, a cosmic quantum energy, it is a healing modality. This is what we teach in AQE Foundations. And if you want it to be, and it doesn't have to be, AQE Foundations teaches you how to interact with your life differently. And this is what you were speaking of this calm, of this sovereignty of I can trust myself. And what I really love, and this is sort of like my takeaway too, thank you, is it's easy. It's easy to work with Acasma.
It's easy.
And it's easy to work with Acasma. And what Angie is saying that she could do. So here she is. I want you to imagine you're in a situation and you're dysregulated because you're freaked out or you're worried, and it can be anything. Hers was a medical procedures. Yours could be something else, going in for an interview, having a difficult conversation, whatever. And even though she was dysregulated, even though she had had all these previous experiences where this felt very traumatic and sounds like it was traumatic for her, right? For her body, she was still able to bring in Acasma. She didn't have to get out a notepad and think really hard about it. It was all about her intention and knowing how to work with the energy. And that is one of the things I love about it, is we do not overcomplicate it. We don't overcomplicate the modality. We don't overcomplicate the teachings. And most importantly, we don't complicate the implementation. And it is so beautiful to have a healing modality in your back pocket that you can bring into any situation at the drop of a hat without being like, okay, now what's the protocol? There's nothing wrong with protocols. I'm not bad-mouthing those, but Acasma is so much more than that. It is a frequency, it is an intention, it is a space that is available to you at any point. And I know just from previous class spaces that Angie has been in, is that she's done it while she's been driving, I mean, and when she's been pulling a big old trailer through the mountains, she's doing Acasma. This woman is a master at facilitating sessions on the fly. And if you can facilitate Acasma when you're getting ready for a colonoscopy, you're pulling a 20-foot trailer full of your entire household through the mountains in the dark. If you can facilitate in those sessions, that is a guarantee that Acasma is easy.
Exactly.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for
figure out how to
speaking up.
shut myself.
I think I just did it for you. All right. Does anybody else have anything that they want to say or share? You don't have to be a facilitator or have taken the class. Does anybody have anything they want to say? Okay. All right. Yes, CB, let me bring you on. Hello, beautiful.
Hello. I won't take up much time. I just want to share that having come into the world of all the beauty of Acasma only a year ago as well, it has dramatically changed my life. And like Angie said, just the everyday or the every big rare things, it's just coming from a different head and heart space. It's heart space over head space, but the heart space allows the head to go into a different space. And I've taken, every time you've offered foundations, I have taken it. And for anybody who's new to it here, it's not because I didn't get it the first time. It's because I'm different every time and I get more and more of it every time. It has been a beautiful experience. I'm just so grateful to be here, and I'm just thrilled with how it has grown in for Andrea, but for your individual classes and the Pot of Joy. If you're not a part of the Pot of Joy, it's amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for how you have led the way for me to lead myself to remembering who I am. I'm so grateful.
I love the way you said that last sentence. Anybody here who's taken AQE foundations, or even you haven't, you just know Acasma, you have a friend that practices, you're a member of the pod, you're a client of mine. I think we can all hear that statement of leading ourselves back to who we are. That is what Acasma is. Nobody's going to tell you what that is, or that you're doing it wrong, or that you have to do it this way or that way, or my way or her way or his way, right? But we celebrate you in your individuality and your implementation with your own flavor and your own magic and your own flair. We invite you and we encourage you to practice with the flair of your essence, not a cookie cutter mimic of mine. And that's what this is all about, is assisting you in remembering what your flair is, what your essence is, what your secret sauce is. What your own personal medicine for you, of you, and by you is. Thank you, CB. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Let me look at the chat here real quick, and we're going to move into the recognition of our graduates and our Acasma healings. So let's see what's been going on over in the chat. CB said, beautiful, Madeline. Thank you for sharing. Michaela, wow, that was so beautiful to witness. CB said, yes, thank you, Luna. You and Grandma are precious. Shamar said, Nancy, that was awesome. Luna and Nancy, thanks for the great share. Definitely can feel the love. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's such an embodiment of Acasma, is that we are all here supporting each other. We are all here, not doing it for each other, right? Not telling each other where to go, but standing beside each other as we move through this very human experience and remember that we're so much more than that. So as we move into the healing space, I want to give a name to and recognition of our new facilitators, our master teachers. Some are here, some could not be here, some are catching the replay. So I want to give a shout out to the following people who just completed, some for the first time, some for the multiple time, AQE Foundations. We have our beautiful Madeline, who you got to hear speak. Isn't she wonderful and beautiful? Her light is so bright. Yes, Shamar's going, yeah. Bonnie and Angie, who we heard, Lucy, who's here, Rachel, who couldn't be here but wanted to be here so much, and Nancy, our beautiful Nancy, and Luna, and Sarah, and Nikki, and CB. Thank you all so much for your presence and your enlightenment of AQE Foundations and Acasma Consciousness. And then in addition to that space, we had 6 courageous souls, who said, yeah, I want to go deeper. What's more? I love what I've learned. I just can't get enough, right? And so these are our master facilitators and Acasma master teachers, Lucy, CB, Angie, Bonnie, Sarah, and Renee. Beautiful, beautiful Acasma facilitators who felt that nudge to explore more. And what were they exploring? They were exploring themselves. They were exploring, and they were coming into Michaela. Yes, Michaela, thank you so much. Michaela just put in the chat, she just graduated AQE Foundations from Andrea's course. So we celebrate you too, Michaela. Congratulations. Congratulations. No matter what course you take, whether it's mine or Andrea's or somebody else's, you have begun, you're in this space of expansion. We have so many facilitators here and guests of facilitators. Thank you all for being here. So go ahead and close your eyes. And And we'll move into the session space. And breathe. Korea senea kekea seme ia totoro kokoya seya. Connect with your breath. Beautiful, beautiful. Can you relax your lips for me, please? Tenia sotoro kokoa. Not for me, obviously it's for you. Yes, beautiful. Let your tongue drop. Inhale. And as you exhale, let your body drop. Koreasa tene itemeasa tanaya kokoa shotea. As we move into the space of Acasma, I see you all covered in flowers. This is a space of reclamation, a space of your growth, a space of your expansion, a space of the blooming Korea Teni Korea Kokoa Tenia Satora of your light. Okea Setea. There's nothing for you to do right now. There's nothing for you to think, nothing for you to remember, agree, understand. Just breathe. Your body knows exactly what to do. There's a beautiful light traveling up your spine, aligning each of your energy centers, your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown. I see each of you, your hands are straight forward like mine, and there's light coming out of your hands. And there's light coming out the backs too. There's light coming out your fingers. And as I see you, and as you're anchoring this light, it's almost like your hands disappear, and all I see are little mittens of light. You are a natural healer. This is an embodiment that you came in with, that you are remembering in this now. Why do you think when you have a headache, you put your hand on your head? It is because you are healing you. Just allow the space, please. Some of you are feeling bubbles coming up through your digestive system, coming up through the throat. Root lines are activating. There is a balancing, this is very interesting, of the front and the back of your body. We tend to think about the left and the right, the masculine and the feminine, right? We're balancing where you're going with where you've been and where you've been, balancing and recalibrating that space to where you're going, while all of it exists in this now. Breathe. Allow the space. Heart portals are activating. I just saw a huge swarm of butterflies come out of your chest. And here's what's interesting. That is your energetic signature. That is your energetic origin code of light. And so as these butterflies move out of your heart portal, they flitter off all throughout the space and time continuum, and then they land in other spaces where there is an alignment for that activation. Just allow your breath. You are shifting timelines. You are shifting expansion points, and you are breathe. There's a ripple effect happening, and I'm going to use the word past, although we understand past and present doesn't really apply here. But when you think about your timeline, your family line, we think in terms of our mom and our dad, our sisters and brothers if we have them, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, great, 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 going back 7, 10. And I'm seeing you, boom, your feet are landing on this ground. Your root lines are going in. There's light. There's light coming all the way down through the earth, right? That's you. As your crown center is opening and light shining out the top of your head. But here's what's so interesting is there is this ripple, a crack in the density, a crack in the contraction of belief structures, belief systems, ways of being that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation, consciously and unconsciously. And you are that shift point. You're the tipping point. Just allow the space. Your body is doing it. You're doing it. And what I love about Acasma and what I love about you is you don't need to get caught up in what that is. You don't need to concern yourself with what belief system am I cracking wide open and letting it release. It doesn't matter what it is. It only matters that it is. Moving, releasing, and shifting into a higher vibrational flow state. So you make this new space of humanity available for future generations in your family. Just allow the space. Beautiful. And breathe. Somebody's diaphragm, you might be feeling your solar plexus is feeling some movement or tension or contraction, and that's just your clearing. Your body is clearing. Just allow the space. Beautiful light coming out your chin, out the back of your throat. Just allow. One or some of you just locked in a new level of understanding of yourself. It's almost like after this, you're going to be out living your life and you're going to be like, whoa, I was just different right there. That felt different to me. Some of the ways that you are different are not in how you be, but in how you experience. That's how you know you're changing. Just breathe. Allow the breath. Beautiful. Your team of light is here. And you've seen me do this. You've probably done it yourself. Your team of light is surrounding you in a circle. They are standing, some are kneeling, and they are in concentric circles as far as the eye can see. And they all are here and here in gratitude for the fortitude, for the courage, for the grace, and for the joy that you are anchoring into this now. For all of the spaces, that you have been craving, that your soul has been anchoring. Beautiful. Just allow the breath. Yes. And you just landed that. You docked that. Docking is a word that you'll hear Andrea use a lot. What does that mean to dock? It means that this new level of consciousness came in and it just locked into place in your root, in your sacral and the solar plexus. And then it moves up. It's moving up through your chest, through your throat, through your third eye, balancing your thoughts, blessing your neural pathways, opening up your crown, and coming out through your expression. And we seal this session in alignment with the highest degree of love and peace. And in Luna's words, calm. And you can come back to this call when you feel ready. I am going to move into the drawing space. We have 2 drawings today. This first one will be for the Acasma Quantum Energy session. It is spinning and stopping. at Madeline. So Madeline, I know she has left, but she'll be catching the replay. At Madeline, I will reach out to you. You just won an custom individual AQE session. Tenia kokore kokoa. So we're going to spin again. And this drawing is for the custom Acasma Quantum Energy sound healing and activation. And this is for Shamar. Congratulations, Shamar. Yay, yay, yay. Yes, you did win. Yes, you did win.
Oh, you guys got to stop spoiling me. Oh, man.
I'm so excited. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, man, that was funny because I made a, oh, man. That is wild because I made a joke about, yeah, shit, hopefully with the sound wave, this helped me with my mixtape. So when you said my name, I'm like, oh no, you could hear me. So oh man, that's beautiful. Thank
Yes. Yes.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. And I wonder, I'm putting you on the spot here. You're so
Oh my
beautiful.
God.
Your light is
Oh
just
my God. Thank you.
magnificent. But
You
you
are
were
as well
at,
beautiful.
thank you. You were at the Conscious Life Expo last year. Do you
Yes.
want to speak for a minute about what that was like? Because you flew
Oh
a
yes.
long way. And if I
Oh
understand you,
yes.
it was impromptu.
Yes. So me going to the Conscious Life Expo was just random. I was listening to Andrea. I had just got back to Indiana moving, and it was just like go. It was like go. I'll be there. Like, and I was like, it's like go. And I went, and it was definitely worth it. It's the experience there, meeting you in person, Andrea. Oh man, it was just all the like that's an awesome group. Like yes, we are very great. Like yeah, you gotta love the family because you just know it, you feel it. Like it's hard for me to, I guess it's hard for me to kind of put in words, but you feel it. It's so natural and it's so pure. Uh, it's funny. One of the messages that I just got here today, because I was checking out at a comfort inn, it's like have that comfort within yourself.
Oh,
Go in for the comfort. Go inside for your comfort. So that's how you get that
comfort
calm.
in.
Yep, comfort
Comfort
in.
in.
So
Oh
that's
my
why when
gosh.
Luna started talking, I'm like, oh my God, like you you sent her here to talk to us again. Like here we go. So it's there. You will. Everybody, of course, we should practice that day to day. But yeah, have that comfort in yourself. But yeah, you'll definitely feel at home, at peace amongst more beings like yourself. There's so many practices, so you can, expand that curiosity. That's what we're here for. So like, I recommend going. I personally recommend going. I am going to try to go attend myself again, make it 2 years in a row.
Yay.
So yeah, but it's a beautiful thing, beautiful experience. Oh my God, that group, those women, oh man, they rock. They rock. You guys really rock. That's all
Thank
I can say.
you.
Beautiful. And I thank you all for all that you have done along the way to help me as well throughout my journey. And I'm so grateful for you all. I'm grateful for our pod. If there's anybody to check this out, thank you. Thank you. It's all that's my soapbox. And thank you for
Thank you, Shamar. Thank you so much. And congratulations to both
thank
Shamar
you.
and Madeline for winning Tenia Satore Kekeya, Nemia Satoro Kokoa. I love you all so much. Let me just check the chat here. We're just winding down. If anybody needs to go, I totally understand. Lots of congratulations. Lots of congratulations. Lucy will also be at the Conscious Life Expo. I believe Nancy and Luna will be there. Tenea Satori Kakoa. I love you all so much. For anybody who is not a member of the Sacred Joy Pod of Light, if that is something that's interesting to you, I put a link in the chat where you can check that out. I also put a link to the AQE Foundation's Remember Who You Are book. If you haven't purchased that yet, or you're curious about it, and you're curious about Acasma, that's a great starting space. We do have AQE Foundations. Have it starting February 27th through, what did I write? I had it written down somewhere. Hold on. I told you I would announce the dates, and now I can't find them. Hold on a second. Let me see. February 27th through May 8th. It will be happening on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Greenwich time. The class spaces, there's going to be 11. It's an 11-week course. Okay, so it's an 11-week course. It's at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Andrea has her course starting, and her course is on Saturdays. So depending on what works best for you, you can pick and choose from there. Does anybody have anything else that they want to say or ask or anything before we close this space up? I am looking and I am looking. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Truly, truly. Because you being here is not about me. It's about you. It's about you dedicating this 1 hour and 6 minutes to your space of expansion. It's you saying, yes, I'm worth it. It's you saying, yes, I'm curious, I'm open, or maybe I just want to be open. Asene kareakakoa shone, 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 kare seniakakoa. I love you and congratulations to all of our Acasma facilitators, new or established, and to all of our Acasma master teachers. And thank you for all of our guests for being here and supporting this space and supporting yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. Eya seniato korekea. Acasma blessings.